Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Journey of an Average Gamer, Final Fantasy VII Edition. We are on our 31st episode and we're getting ready to end the game, but we're not going to end it yet. So if you've never played Final Fantasy VII, you don't realize that this is it. We're in the beginning of the third disc and it's time to resolve the conflict and end the game. But there's going to be a couple of more videos that I'm actually going to release after this, so we don't want to advance the story so far. So we're going to have to take care when walking around in this last area. So follow closely to the guide because we don't want to advance the story, because we want to go back and take care of a couple of things since this is a 100% walkthrough. So with that being said, one of the most important things that we're going to actually do is, if you're playing on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4 or the 5 or the Series X or the Switch, what you're going to want to do is you want to turn off encounters. So you're going to turn off the encounters. The reason being is that there's actually this crab looking, it looks like a crab slash spider, but it's a dragon enemy. And this enemy is going to use a move or an enemy skill called Pandora's Box. Now, the reason why we don't want to fight this guy is because Pandora's Box is a enemy skill that can only be used once. So if you encounter this enemy and he uses Pandora's Box and you continue to go about the game and save, you're not going to be able to get that enemy skill ever again because it could only be used once during the game. So when it comes to getting Pandora's Box, I'm going to do that in the next episode, because the next episode is going to be dedicated to reaching our maximum levels, mastering materia and all of that. So we're going to be bulking up for the final battle in the next episode. So I'm going to get it in the next episode, but you don't want to accidentally encounter that enemy. So go ahead and turn your encounters off so you don't encounter the enemy. Now, this next point, once we go into the crater, the first thing we're going to get is going to be the, out of the chest is going to be the save crystal. Now, once you get the save crystal will allow you to convert any area in this northern cave into a save zone. Now, what we're going to actually do is I'm going to actually utilize this to create a save point in our grind area. So that way we don't really have to go too far. Now, that's going to be the first item we're going to get as soon as we actually enter the bottom of the cave, or we go into the cave. Now, there's going to come a point in time where our group is going to split up twice during the actual game. Now, it's important for you to follow this one to the letter, because as you split up your groups and they go into their individual paths, when you meet back up together, you're going to talk to each one of your crew members and they're going to give you the items that they found during their trek, during their own individual paths. So it's important that when it comes time for the groups to split up, basically everybody is going to go to the left except for Tifa. So Cloud, you're going to choose to the left, Barrett to the left, Tifa to the right, and then Red, Yuffie, Kate Sith, Vincent, and Sid, you're going to go to the left. So basically Tifa's going to be on her own. Now, the next fork in the road, Cloud is going to go up, Barrett is going to go up, Red is going to go up, Yuffie is going to go up, Kate Sith is going to go down, Vincent is going to go down, and Sid is going to go up. So when it comes to that, you're going to follow the guide that I have, and basically there's going to be kind of like a brownish circle area that has some kind of steam rising up. You don't want to proceed past that point, because that's going to be one of the points that we don't want to advance the story just yet. So just continue to follow the guide. And when I put down the save crystal is actually going to be where we're going to be grinding, which I'll talk about in the next episode. Also, there's going to be an area where you're going to see me, it's kind of like a cave area, and it's going to be like that green materia in the background, kind of like a waterfall. You're going to see me kind of jump around in the middle. Me jumping around in the middle, I'm going to be, while I'm in the air, hitting the A button, which is the accept button, as I jump, because it's kind of like there's a materia in the mid-air that you're going to want to kind of catch. So as you're jumping back and forth, you're going to consistently hit A, But because I'm hitting A so quick, you're not going to see the name of the materia pop up. That materia is going to be Mega All. Mega All. So basically, it's kind of like basically all, except it's going to allow you to use all on everything. So you don't have to necessarily worry about putting a all on a specific materia. Just having Mega All will allow you to do all the time. And that's going to be the most important thing. If you watch towards the end is I'm going to save the game in the grind area. Then I'm going to go upstairs back to the high wind in order for you to understand how to get out of the cave and go back to the save area. Now, whenever you are going to switch your characters out for the next episode, which is the grinding episode, you're going to have to traverse through the same area to get out of the cave and go back to the high wind and back to the save area whenever you want to switch your characters out. So once I start to max out people's characters and people's materia, in order for me to switch out characters to get them to level 99, I'm going to have to traverse the cave in order to go back to the high wind to switch my character selection. So that's pretty much going to be it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this 31st episode of Journey of an Average Gamer, Final Fantasy VII.